Hello everyone, I just want to quickly introduce you to our plans for running the Fitch Symposium online this year. So as you know by now, our in-person meeting can't take place because of the global pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic. It would have been happening in the lovely, beautiful Quebec City, and it would have been starting this coming weekend. And we're really disappointed that that's not happening. But we're going to take the Fitch Symposium, which is my favourite symposium, and I know the favourite of a lot of other people, and we're running it online. It's a really good symposium. It's where PhD students and recently started postdocs present their doctoral work. And we get lots and lots and lots of applications for this. We get hundreds of abstracts submitted, and from that we select just a small number for this Fitch Symposium. So it's a really excellent group of really exciting talks. So we're going to run this online. So if you look at our website, the SMBE website, and you go there and you look under meetings, there's a little bar at the top, you'll see a link to the online 2020 events, and there is the schedule, and there's also a link to our YouTube channel. So all of the videos are going to be up on YouTube, and they're going to premiere at specific times on Tuesday the 30th of June. So I've listed the times here. They're in GMT, otherwise known as UTC, and you can see in orange there down here the times are listed. And so these talks will become available at those specific times, and the idea is that we'll all join in and chat using the live chat on YouTube if you like, and there's also on Twitter we can talk, and we can use this hashtag so we can find each other, so SMBE 2020 Fitch. So we've got these 7 great talks from people in different parts of the world. So Emily Roycroft is in Canberra in Australia, and she's our first talk, and she's going to be talking about extinction in mammals in Australia and how using museum samples and sequencing museum samples is helping to understand what's happening there. Then at 3 p.m. GMT we have Matt Shepherd from the University of Bath, who's looking at gene regulatory network evolution. And then 3:30 we've got Alina Mikhailova from Immanuel Kant Baltic Federal University in Russia, and she's looking at mutational spectrums in poikilothermic and homeothermic vertebrates. And look at this very cute vertebrate here that she's got in her picture. Hannah Stittberner in the University of Cologne is looking at plant genomics, specifically gene flow between endangered plant species. Margareta Gasta in the University of Porto is looking at a genetic mechanism for sexual dichromatism in birds. And look at these beautiful canaries here, and you can see they have different intensities of coloration, and as you know, in most birds it's the male that has the showy one, and Margareta has found a genetic basis for this sexual dimorphism. Rachel Moran from the University of Minnesota is going to talk about the genomic basis of speciation reinforcement between these fish. Look, these beautiful coloured darter fish. They're very, very beautiful. And our last talk of the day is Elora Lopez from Stanford University, who's going to be looking at mutational patterns in somatic and germline cells in these corals, and going to answer some very fundamental questions about the segregation of the germline from the somatic cells and the patterns of mutation. So this is an experiment. We're doing this for the first time. We're hoping it's going to run really well. We hope that lots of people get involved. The speakers are all going to be available during their talks to chat and answer questions. So we hope that by following along on YouTube and using the chat there and using the hashtag on Twitter, that we can all find each other and answer questions, and we'll recreate somewhat that experience of the live meeting where everyone gets to chat and talk about that really exciting talk that they just heard.